2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now commit.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Collins, and it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. And for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here's DeRozan. No good, shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
KAWHI, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Leonard on the wing, DeRozan defending, and Leonard gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's DeRozan. See that time from Leonard. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Leonard. He's got 6, and it's Leonard with the jam.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Leonard against DeRozan. From deep 3-point range. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Here's Leonard, 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5.
Love how Poeltl gets his guys involved, whipping the ball around quickly.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
A deep three from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Spurs trail by 7. Here's DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Spurs foul.
And Toronto making a change. Trent's checked in. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And the Raptors with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
14 foul.
Shot from the inbound, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Leonard on the wing, 13 points in the game. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 9 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
DeRozan against Leonard. 1:16 left in the first. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And the basket by DeRozan.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Leonard. 19 points in the game. Offensive rebound from the arc. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. They shoot again. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from DeRozan. Knocks it loose. And here's Leonard from 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And the Spurs with some changes. DeRozan's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Devontae Green. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Jones, and it's Collins in at the 5. Raptors leading by 5.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Leonard with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
DeRozan against Leonard. And it's sent back by Leonard. And he gets it back. And it's in there. DeRozan's got 18 points. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Spurs. So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. DeRozan passes to Collins. And finished off by DeRozan.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. DeRozan against Leonard.
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Leonard. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Van Vliet picks one up. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Toronto leading by 5. Outside Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Leonard against DeRozan. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Siakam finds Leonard. Trent outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Another shot. Misses the layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
DeRozan with it. Leonard picks him up. Zohan, the pass to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Leading by 5. Leonard inside. DeRozan defending, and it's Leonard missing. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Leonard with the steal. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 12 now in this quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Leonard with the steal. We push it up 4 on 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in and is going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Achua finds Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's stolen by Jones. Outside DeRozan. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 26 points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now Leonard. It'll count. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Terrific way to end a half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At one point they were ahead by 8 points. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, that's how they built this league.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points. Fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs trail by 12. We've got Anunoby. Pirtle is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. It's stolen by DeRozan. The shot. Wants to get it to Collins and does. DeRozan against Leonard. And it's DeRozan missing. Raptors leading by 12. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. From 20 feet out. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 40 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. A 12-point game. Leonard on the wing. DeRozan defending. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's sent back by Leonard. And he's able to get it back.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
It's stolen by Jones. DeRozan with it. Leonard picks him up. And DeRozan kicks to Jones. Back to DeRozan. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And that's an intentional foul. Fred's checked in for Toronto. Spurs making a switch here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
DeRozan scanning the floor. For 3. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And they get it back.
Spurs foul. Raptors 4th personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
And finished off by Leonard.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Spurs trail by 20.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Leonard attacking over Collins. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Leonard against DeRozan. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Leonard. He takes it in, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Now here's Leonard. Non-stop scoring machine here. 4 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot up. Puts up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Jones dishes to DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Substitution. Charles Bassey.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DeRozan against Leonard. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution for your Raptors. Precious Achiuwa. Fred VanVleet.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Leonard, that's for 2. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show